Welcome to Southern Machinery. Today, we're going to learn the third lesson, Component Data and Editing. Click on Part Library. Click on Add to add components. Enter the component name and click Confirm to save. The component information is displayed here and choose the part and click Edit. Enter the component. Parameter interface. Select the recognition mode. Different components require different recognition algorithms. Stitch para, used to recognize components with the same lead size. Alien para, used to recognize components with the different lead size. 2 and 4 corner para, used for surface mount components. We define the new component C1 as a component with the same leads, so the recognition algorithm of C1 is set to lead alignment. After selecting the recognition algorithm, you can further select secondary positioning allowed and assembly process allowed. Secondary positioning, confirm the insertion position again before insertion, and insert according to the actual photographed coordinates. Assembly process, you can use the inserting machine to assemble the components first and then insert them. Only set here, the specific effect takes effect during insertion. Please pay attention to the subsequent courses for details. Click on Pick Place Data to modify the data of component C1. Select the nozzle name. At this time, 1, 2, 3, 4 are the nozzle names set in the second lesson. Insertion is divided into 4 levels, and the larger the value, the higher the priority. The insertion compensation X and Y are the default values of 0 and do not need to be changed. The insertion compensation Z is the height compensation and can be modified according to the specific situation. The photographing angle is the component recognition angle and does not need to be changed. The deceleration distance is the distance for decelerated insertion in the last section and can be changed according to the specific situation. All can be modified according to the actual situation. Discharge pressure detection and pickup pressure detection can be turned on according to the situation and are defaulted to off. After turning on, pressure settings are required, that is, modify the discharge and pickup pressures. Click on the feeder button to select the feeder connected to the inserting machine. Common feeders include tape feeder, tube feeder, tray feeder, surface mount feeder. Please select according to the actual situation. When selecting the tray feeder, check if there is a tray and enter the number of trays in the X and Y directions at the same time. The speed includes image recognition speed, pickup speed, insertion speed, feeding speed, pickup holding speed, and insertion holding speed. Pickup holding and insertion holding are defaulted to standard and can be adjusted. The larger the selected multiple, the slower the machine working speed. The setting of component C1 is completed. Click on the menu key to save and return. Continue to add Marek data. Marek data serves as the base and provides a reference point for the insertion of components. Edit mark data. The mark point, also known as the reference point, provides a reference for the insertion of components. The selection of the reference point depends on the specific situation. In this case, the reference point O is selected. The component editing is completed. Click on the main menu button to exit and save. If more components are needed, you can continue to add.